Welcome to lesson number 10. In this lesson, I will teach you how to push information from Zoho Forms into Zoho CRM. This option is extremely cool because whenever your client will fill a form online, this form will get updated in your CRM. It can create a new record in your CRM or it can update an existing one, which is crazy cool. I'm using Zoho Forms all the time, and most of my clients are using Zoho Forms on a regular basis, and it's eliminating the need to send stupid PDF forms and all the garbage that other business owners are using. You will be able to achieve great business result using Zoho Forms and Zoho CRM. Let me show you how it works. First of all, we will go to our Zoho form and we will click on integrations. Next, we will need to decide what we are going to integrate. On the left side, Zoho CRM will be selected by default, but you can go to different kind of integrations. In this lesson, I will teach you only Zoho CRM, but in the following lessons, I will touch on Zoho Desk, campaigns, Zoho Sheet, Google Docs, and I will touch on different types of integrations. In this lesson, we are going to update an existing record. Whatever I will teach you on update an existing record, you can apply also on new record and related list. It's exactly the same thing. If I will click on update record, you will see that Zoho will provide me an option to add fields. Now, if you remember in the previous lesson, when we integrated Zoho CRM with Zoho Forms, I was able to click on add fields and I was able to map the fields. It's exactly the same thing. Let's assume that in this case, I just want to update the second page, and the second page will be investment type, okay, with all its details, which is 4 different details, plus the sub form. I just want to integrate those 2 things. So the first one will be investment type, and I will go here. I will write investment type in Zoho CRM and investment type in Zoho Forms, and I will click on the plus button. Next, I will have the house address. And I will click on the plus button because I need one more, which is the house price. And that will be house price and house price. Now, it's important for you to understand, if the house price is a currency type, my Zoho CRM supposed to have also the house type as a currency field, okay? You cannot have different field types and integrate them. They must be the same type. A pick list will be a pick list or a drop down. A multi-select will be, let's say, multi-drop down. But you need to match the types, okay? It's very important. Otherwise, you will not be able to see the fields here. Now, once I integrated those 3 fields, now I will need to integrate the subform. I will click on subform on the bottom, and the first one will be assets, which means which kind of subform I want to connect, and then I will need to select the fields. The first field will be investment name, as you can see here, and the next one will be investment value. I will do exactly the same thing like I did before. As you can see, it's extremely easy. Nothing is complicated here. Now, on the bottom, I will have few options. The first option is if I want to activate the Zoho CRM workflows whenever this form is being submitted. In my personal opinion, you always want to work with the workflows, because whenever a form is updated in my CRM, probably I will like to get a notification, or maybe I like to thank my client for updating the form. So you do want to have the workflows on. So that's one thing. Second is, in case that you have attachments in your form, let's assume that as part of my investment form, I will ask for a proof that, let's say, a driving license or passport picture. I will be able to click here on attachments, and then Zoho CRM will upload the picture into the attachments field. Let's try to make it work. I will click on integrate just so I will not lose what I did so far. I will go to builder and I will go to file upload, and I will write here driving license. I will click on save, and let's go back to the integrations. And in the integrations, I will click on attachments, and as you can see here, I have an option to select it. Now, by default, the form submission can create a PDF, which I also want to have it in my attachments. So I will checkbox and I will click on done. You can also create tags for records. If you click here, you need to select which tags you want to create and then click on done. In my case, I don't use tags in any way, so I am not going to touch it, and I will click on integrate. If we are looking on Zoho CRM, you will see that the area of the subform, the assets, are empty, and you will see that the investment details is also empty. If I will go now to the form, as you can see, the form is already pre-filled with some of the information. I will click here to load a driving license. Okay, and I selected some kind of a picture, and I will click on next. Now I will select the investment type, which is real estate. I will pre-fill here some address, the house price, and it will be, let's say, I will have here a condo for this amount, and I will click on the plus button, and it will be also a townhouse for this amount. Once I will click on submit, it will take about 20 to 30 seconds until this page is updated. Okay? If I will click on refresh, you will see that the information is pre-filled. The assets are pre-filled with the information, and also the investment type is updated. So you see that every field that I updated got updated also in my CRM. So that was the integration between Zoho Forms to Zoho CRM. It's extremely useful for any business case that you will have. If you like this video, feel free to give a thumbs up, subscribe, bell, all those crazy things. Thank you very much for watching this session. In the next lessons, I will show you more integration types with Zoho Forms. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.